Hi guys, so today I'm going to tell you the complete design of the pile foundation in the SAFE software. So before starting we will tell you some brief introduction about the pile foundation. The pile foundation we are providing where the soil capacity, the bearing capacity of the soil is so less than required. That's why we are providing pile foundation. So for the pile foundation there are a lot of things we need to study. What type of code we have to use here, all the things we will tell you. So before the designing I have earlier made I have given all the things in AutoCAD. There is a pile, there is a two pile I have given. Here is a one column and the dimension I have earlier given, but for this time we will do the analysis only, and I will tell you the next video if you require, so you can comment me. Then I will, in that video I will tell you how we will decided the size, the dimension of the pile cap, why we are giving the pile dia is 20 inch, and here is the dimension of the column. That means I have given here 300 into 500, and the dimension of the dia of the pile is 500 mm, and all the things I have given. And why we are providing only two piles, why we are not providing three piles, 4 piles, all the things. So we will decide these things according to the load way, but all data, if you what type of code we will use here, I'm using here. So I will not going to tell you in this time, because I have do all the things through the code and through the load. I have calculated all the things, then we will decide, and I have made the things in the AutoCAD software. So I will just, it's ready for the analysis in the SAFE software. So before importing in the SAFE software all the data, if you want to know, so you need to comment to me for the next video. But this time I have made, so just I will do the analysis. So how we will start it, we need to go in SAFE software. It's a SAFE software. This is the option file. Here's a new model. Here design code is, we will choose 456 2000. Unit is metric default. You need to click OK. Design preferences, here we will give the clear cover 60 mm. Here is also clear cover 60 mm. The bar we will use 60 mm minimum, and in this time we will use for the analysis of the pile cap grid system. Grid system is quite well, and if you want to use the blank, so you need to import the pile whatever you made in AutoCAD software, like this. We have made these things. So if we will use the blank option system, so we have to import the pile cap in SAFE software. But in this time we are not going to do these things, we will use the grid system. So we will click here grid. Here is the edit grid system. This is the option x direction and in y direction. So we will take grid from the AutoCAD. There is a x direction, there is a y direction. So in x direction 1 2 3 4 5 grid we are going to provide. Here is in 2 feet, but in SAFE require in meter. So we will convert the unit, it's quite well. So here is the, we will consider this is the first grid, so the distance is 0. So we will put here the grid A, distance is 0. Second is that we will go here, second grid is this, and the distance from the 0 is 2 feet. So we will convert 2 feet in meters, so it will be 0.6096. and then the third grid is that the center of the column, and it's also the distance 2 feet from the center of the pile. So we will add here, we will add 0.6096. that means the value of the upper which I have earlier provided. Sorry, here we will 0.6096 and plus 0.6096. and second thing is that for the fourth grid, that means the center of the pile, the second pile of the center, so that means here the distance is also 2 feet. So we will again provide the 2 feet dimension, that means we will convert in meter. So it will 0.2192 plus the distance is 2 feet, we will convert the 2 feet, so it will be 0.6096. and for the third, here is we can give the name is E. And for the for the fifth grid is also the distance is 2 feet from the second center of the pile. So 2 feet we will again here put the data. That means first we will write 1.8288 plus the distance 2 feet, that means we will convert in meters, so 0.6096. and we have made all the things. That means 4 grid I have made in X direction, and in Y direction there is only 3 grid. One and the second is the grid will be passed through a column, the center of the pile column. Second grid and third is this way. So in Y direction there is only third grid, and resistance is also between them is 2 feet. So we will give the name here is first is 0, second is we will give name 0.6096, and for the third grid it is also 0.6096 plus 0.6096. It is for third grid, but here is no there is no fourth grid because it's only 3 grid, so we will delete this grid. So you can go on the keyboards, there is one option delete, you can press, and after that here you can click OK. So you can see here the grid system shown in our eTabs. So if first things after making the grid, you need to go, the one option is draw, so you can go on the draw option, and here is the one draw beam or lines. So we will click here, and after that here is the beam, but we do not need to click on the beam option. Here is the none because we want to draw only this line. So we will start from here. So according to this way, you can see this way we are deciding these things. That means we have made all the things. That means that the pile cap, the dimension of the pile cap. After that we will go the define option, material, because materials, and add new materials. Here is the material name, you can give any name. We will use M30. Here is a material type is concrete, we will use. And if you want to know the property of the M30 concrete, so unit weight per volume is of concrete is 25, and here is the modulus of elasticity. So if you want to know the modulus of elasticity of M30 concrete, so you can go on the Google and search the property of the M30 concrete. So you can take the all data from there and you can put here. So for this time I have taken, I will just put the things. So 27385 is the modulus of elasticity of M30 concrete, and here is the coefficient of thermal expansion, that means A. So we will, the property is 0.000055, and after that here is the strength, that means compressive strength. So we have taken the M30, so it's definitely the 30 Newton per mm, the strength of the compressive strength of the concrete. So we will click here OK, and we will have also defined for the rebar. So we are going to use the rebar HYSD 415, and in this time material type is rebar, we will select here. And we know the unit per volume, weight unit per volume of the steel bar is 77 kilonewton per meter square. The modulus of elasticity is 250, and here the yield strength is 415, because we are using HYSD 415, that's why the yield stress is 415, and the minimum tensile stress is 485. So if you do not know the all values, so you can just Google what is the property of HYSD 415, so you can get all the data from there. So we will click here OK. Second things, we are going to define the slab property. Here is the add new materials. In this way we will take M30 and we are going to give the thickness of the pile cap. So for this time it's a hit and trial method, there is no any option to fix data. So we will first take 600 mm the thickness of the pile cap. So after taking these things you need to click here OK, and after that what we will do here is we will check, only just check the load pattern is 1. Yes, it's a safe automatically taken the dead load of these things, so that's why we are just going to check. And here is the load cases. So here dead load also linear static and live load is also linear static, so it is quite well. And we will click here OK, and here is the load combination. So we will define only the two load combination, is first is for service load and second is for the ultimate strength. So for the service we will do dead load plus live load for the serviceability. So there is a dead load also have been defined, and here is a 1, and we will click because it's for the service load. So we will click here is a 3 option service. So we will left ultimate and click here service load. So we will click here OK, and we will again define for the ultimate strength. So for the ultimate strength we need to multiply for the factor, that means 1.5, and here is the column dead load plus live load, and we need to click close, and here we can put the value 1.5 for the live load also. We will give the data 1.5, and in this time we will click here for the only ultimate strength, because it is ultimate strength, and we will need to click here OK. So we have defined all the things. You can see here, and here is your soil subgrade. We can also check these things because this is correct or not. It's also, yeah, here is a subgrade modulus I have earlier defined 2e plus 0.4, that means 2 into 10 to the power 4. So it is quite well, so don't worry, we will click here just OK. Second thing is that we will define here point spring property. So it's a what is this thing. So I will show one. Second thing is that I will show there is a one box which I have earlier, sorry, if before defining these things I want to show there is a one slide option. It is I think it is in a more WhatsApp. So I will just tell you what is these things, why we are defining the point spring property. So for doing these things we need to, here is the one option, here is the one box. It's a one you can search also from the it's all the things is given in the code, but I have taken from the code these things. So this is a spring constant, that means if we have taken the pile diameter is 600 mm, so this a spring constant is 567 in this way. If you have taken the diameter of the pile 700, so you can take the spring constant from here. So I have taken the 500 diameter of the pile. So because here the 500 for the 500 piles it's not given the spring constant, but I have searched I have searched from the Google. So I found the value of 500 diameter of the piles. So what will be the spring constant? So I will just put the value. Here is the we will add, and you can give any name. Pile cap, we will give here the name of pile cap, and here is the linear translational Z linear. So I have taken the value. I will put just 477.87 like this, and we will use of 10% of these things in here. 787, sorry, and in this way in x direction we will also use the 10% of that value, 47.787, and after that we will click here OK. So all the things I have defined. So first things what we will do, first things we need to define the slab. So here is the one option, quick draw the slab. You can click here. Here is the slab. So I have earlier defined the slab properties, so you need to just click here. You can make the slab according to this way. So here I have clicked the slab, so in this way you can define it. I have defined the slab, and here if you want to click the pile, so you can go here, quick draw area around points. We will select here circular, and we will give the die of the pile. So I have taken 0.5 the die of the piles, and here is the slab. So after that you can just put here pile, so you can according to put this way. If you want to make the column also, so you can select here rectangle. I have taken the dimension of the column 0.5, 0.5, and in y direction is 0.3, and here we will select here no, and in this way you can select here. So we can see here I have made all the things, that means pile, cap and column. And after doing these things, what you will do, you need to click here, you need to assign all the data whatever I have selected. So for the first thing, as for the assigning all the things, you need to select here. I will select here. So here you can see one area, 4 edges selected, but here is 4 area in upper side and 4 area in lower side. So we will select all the things according to this way. So you can select also according to this way. So here you can say 8 area and 32 edge selected, so it quite well. You can go on the assign. Here is a support data, and here is a soil subgrade. If you want to assign the soil subgrade, it's quite well, but before that we will assign slab data properties, and here is the slab option, and you can just click here OK, and you can see we have assigned the slab. But in cap there is no need to assign the soil, because in cap what is the need of the assigning of the soil? So because we have assigned the soil. And after that we will click here in pile option. We will click the center of the piles here and here, so you can see below 2 points selected. And after that we will go in the assign, and here is the support data. Here the point spring, we have earlier defined these things. Pile cap, you need to just click here OK. So you can see here I have assigned the things for the pile cap. And after that we will assign the steel bar. So for the assigning of the steel bar, what we will do, we will assign for the load, we will assign the load of the column. So what will be the load of the column? I have taken from the e-tabs, but if you want to know how we are separating the load from the e-tabs, so in the next video I will tell you, if you will comment me, otherwise I will not going to make. So in this way we are just click the center of the column, and here is the load. So we will click here loads, here the assigning, here is the force load, you need to click here OK. We will assign first dead load. So we are in this time we are going to take the dead load is 300 kilonewton. Here is the size of the dimension of the column, so we know 500 in x direction and 300 in y direction. We will click here OK. And for the live load we will also assign. Here is the click assign load, and in this time we are going to assign for the live load. Here live load is, we are going to give the 150 dimension, the column dimension is same, and in it we will click here OK. So I have assigned the load on the column, and now we will assign and the steel bar. So for the assigning of the steel bar, what we will do, just we need to click here right click, and here is the design option. Here you can click here rebar material. We have given HYSD 450, so you can click OK, and you can click here OK. And for this all the things we will assign all the things according to this way. And for this section I will also assign 415. So according to this way you can assign all data. That means in upper side there is 4 sections, so we have to assign rebar to all section. So one by one it take quite sometimes, but don't worry, because we have to do it, because doing the things this software will not design the steel. So for designing of the steel we need to do it. So that's why I'm doing this thing. So if you are doing this, you need to also do it. But I have assigned all the things, but we need to also assign for the pile. So we will click here piles, right click on the piles and HYSD 450, and you can click here OK, and this is a second pile. So we will also assign steel bar on the second pile. Here is the one option, you can click here OK. If you need to assign for the column, so we need to design the steel bar for the column, so we'll OK and OK. All the things I have defined. You need to you can do the analysis, otherwise there is one things also I have left, draw the design strip. So for the design strip, it's a layer strip A and B. So in this way we will just click it's a and in X direction it's a we are considering, and in Y direction we will take B layer. So for this time you can do this way, and here for the B direction we will select here B layer, and we will do according to this way. You can see snapping is automatically happen in SAFT software, and we have designed all the things. Okay, so I have designed I have drawn the strip layer, and after doing all the things you can do the analysis. So here is the one option is analysis. Before analysis you need to save. So we first save is the pile, just we will give the name pile, and you can see here the analysis has been done. The maximum displacement, what is this thing? So that means I think you can see here below with the in the software 6.9, that means 7. It's a quite well. 7 mm it's a maximum displacement. So it is not a big displacement, because 7 mm displacement it's quite well. That means our design is safe. But before it is safe or not, we have to go, and the option is display, and we need to check the punching shear of the software. So here you can see the punching shear. Punching shear is most important option for the safe software, because it will be define our project, our footing or pile cap is fail or pass. So if the punching shear value it will be greater than from the 1, so that means our footing will be fail. But here it is less than 1, that means we are now safe. So according to this way you can design the pile. Other data if you want to see here, so there is a lot of option. You can go so on deform shape and deform shape, all the things. Reaction, if you want to say the reactions, all the things you can check, and you can play all the value. But the most important value we have, the most important option here is show punching shear. So I have told you. So it's a complete design of the pile foundation. So thank you and very much.